maybe it's... Is it? I guess it's Corky top.
Yeah, or I think it's LeBlanc top, personally.
Are they going to swap last second?
That's what I'm kind of feeling, but it could be an equalizer off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they want to avoid the Corky Lucian matchups. They're like, that's why they're swapping this way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Time is ticking.
Yeah, I think they're locked in. So it is going to be a top lane Corky. The scissors. Who is going to pick rock and who's going to pick paper or scissors? Let's find out. Excited to see how he does go, though. As Zeka here would press the attack in the mid lane. We have seen some of these Lucians play a little bit Peanut, who is now in the enemy jungle, making friends with that. There is a Lee Sin that is coming on over to see what Zeka's doing, but Zeka can move on towards his teammate. There's the dash in, and he just gets first blood. Sponge might be able to kill Zeka here, and he will, but that's first blood and an assist going over to
where hard to save.
Perhaps it wasn't, though. I'm abandoning you, bye-bye. That's what Peanut said.
Oh, wait, look at this.
Arrow available from Viper. Delight not really the target that they want to go for, as the Eclipse is now down. And it looks like after no grubs have actually been taken yet. And Humble Life Esports do take hold of the area, and an equalizer is up and available. First grub goes over to Peanut. Now the equalizer is going to stop the retreat from DRX. As Viper does need to use the cleanse, but Pletter is just dead. And they're utilizing these brushes so beautifully. The Flame Spitter, oh god, the culling. And Rascal has to flash away. Still, Satap goes in, gets a lot of damage, but he doesn't quite have enough. Deadly Flourish comes down, Q connects from Sponge. And he isn't going to be able to stay there to lock that one down. Only one grub goes to Humble Life Esports. And a couple picked up here by DRX.
Oh, man.
Okay, Rascal. He's going to get flashed on here by Delight. And Rascal now moving the wrong direction and will just be destroyed. There he goes.
Well,
Dorian picks up that kill.
Zone Viper completely, we won't going to see more.
In the meantime, you've got Satab connecting a Sigil of Malice here. He's now taking the tree for a walk, and I don't think the Trigger Seed's going to be enough there. That is a kill going over to Satab and DRX. This is going better than game one.
Yeah, that's what we see the Krugs doing. Just kind of, like, you know, they don't even do anything. They're just chilling.
Well, I mean, they are doing things. We just don't really know what they're doing when they're just having conversations with each other, not moving. As Daisy is now going to get involved in this team fight. Arrow going to connect. Pulverize is onto the Jhin as Puddock. He does have the barrier, but I don't know whether that's going to be enough to save him here as Viper has everything stacked up. Sponge trying to get in there, and the Deadly Flourish comes down, but it's avoided by Viper. Trigger Seed comes in. The kick is good, but not good enough. And Humble Life Esports going to win the fight.
Yeah, really solid engage there. The arrow from Viper is good. Oh.
Okay, the Dragon going to get mad.
Hit.
Honey fruit, honey fruit, honey fruit, honey fruit, honey fruit.
Yeah, and you're okay.
Yeah, not enough, and Puddock not going to be there with too much more there as well, as 4 grubs go over to Humble Life Esports as we come out of the replay. Daisy! Oh no! It's going to be the Unbreakable Will of Delight though, and the equalizer goes down more like giving a carpet for Delight. And yes, unfortunately, Daisy is going to go down. That is what you get for leaving the Krug pit.
One for O then in that fight. You know, we count Daisy.
As Peanut, not going to be able to make friends of these, but Delight is going to come in. The root collar working out really nicely. The kick, not going to get Delight over the wall, but Sponge is going to be able to get out as Satap's in trouble. Arrow sails through. The Deadly Flourish, the curtains have been called. And Peanut, he is not going to make a visit towards Sponge there. And that will be the fight disengaged. In the river, does it ever make a burn? As Viper puts down a ward, Zeka puts down a ward, and DRX are going to immediately clear it. And this top lane out of turret should be fallen down.
Oh, Daisy.
Or at least taking some damage. Yeah, Daisy's going to make her way in, gets the information, and isn't too psyched about that information, as she's going to dash in towards Pletter. Satab looking for an angle, and they might be able to take another plate here towards the top side, but I think Daisy and the gang are going to be able to get this one done.
8 Daisy. I guess. I feel like in a 5v5 I have a lot more faith in Humble Life Esports, but it really comes down to execution, of course, so we'll see what they can do. That's an Alistair.
That is an Alistair. There is a Zeka here as well, as Headbutt is going to pull Delight over. That is Peanut's friend. Please do not hurt that blue buff. As Doran is over here, and he wants to get a little bit of help from Shelly to take down this outer turret. And it looks like Humble Life Esports just don't really care about this dragon that will be taken here by Sponge. Next one going to be a Chemtech Soul. Oh, sorry, that's on me, because I told you not to worry about it. It's going to be a Cloud Drake, and then let your guard down.
And that's so rough for DRX. Because
Yeah.
they have 2 dragons in the bag, and then it's Chemtech. So
It's a bit of a tragedy.
very
One will be the trade towards the end. Zeka is once again moving in. There's the dash out. Culling, ooh, gets the flash. Good arrow position there from Viper. And oh, did Zeka lose health? I didn't notice, says Peanut. As the Solar Flare comes down, Pleta with the Eclipse doing a decent amount of work here. But once again, the passive is going to get procced from Satap. It's going to be harder and harder for him to distort his way in. And this is inner turret falling down at 19.5 minutes. That's a pretty fast pace for this Chemtech Drake. Wanting to deny the soul point as well. His headbutt just gets Pleta away. Solar Flare flashed here by Doran. Satap looking to try and take down Delight. Good electrocute proc there, landing everything. And the cow is out of the fight. That could mean that there's an angle here for DRX to make a fight happen. Banana Brush control has been taken. As Zeka gets himself a blue buff for the team. And the curtains have been called. Arrow's going to sail in. And it connects. The equalizer's down as well. Drake will be secured by DRX. But Daisy gets the 3-man knock-up. Look at those mechanics from the NPC. You love to see it. As Sponge will be taken down there as well. Puddock at 100 health. Not going to be sticking around for any fight. And it's the jungler that dies.
that's enough. You know, jungler down. I don't think Honor Life Esports care that they didn't get the dragon, but they certainly will take the Baron. You can see.
Move right now. As, all right, Arrow is going to come down as Satap almost distorts into it. That was almost an incredibly sick play. As the equalizer comes down, it's just going to be a warning. As Zeka's going to cancel the culling. That wasn't great. Rascal's in the mid lane, Corky. And Humble Life Esports have some buffed up minions that are just moving down bot side, and Doran has come back.
Space race, right? I mean,
well, curtains are being called here as Delight tanks up the first one. Daisy eats a chain. There's the pulverize onto Pleta, and Viper is just raining the autos in. Did they take damage? The answer is no, because Redemption exists. Satap down to 50%, and this inhibitor turret is just more than destroyed.
Rascal, I think he's given up on the base race. It was so close.
Yeah, no,
it was
close. He's going to be into this fight, but the inhibitor's dead. That's like, what did I miss, guys? And the answer to that question is everything. As he comes down and clears out the wave. Not necessarily going to be good enough here, as we've got a minute left on this Baron. Inner turret up and available in the mid lane, but maybe not for much longer. The minion wave is going to be wiped out. That is certainly going to be helpful here for DRX. 3,000 gold on the Red Bull Baron power play, though, as Rascal don't face check. Okay, well, he gets the information that Daisy and Delight waiting in that brush as Rascal get poked out here by Zek. Does offer a fair bit back. And Viper clearing out some vision. Humble Life, I don't think they're going to be able to break the phalanx just yet.
They should stop doing it. Yeah.
Not what it's about. The arrow is going to sail through Daisy. Oh, connects onto the Jhin. Oh no! Again, Puddock is just not allowed to play the game. I'm imagining it here. His name is Psyduck in Korean, guys. And he just went, and he died. That's what happened.
That is pretty much what happened.
He's like, I'm confused about it, but it's like, it's not on him. All right, Satap gonna dive in on top of Doran. Yes, the electrocute goes off, but not really much more than that.
Yeah, and I just feel like this game is just a looming death for DRX, you know.
It's feeling like it as Daisy dashes forward. Massive pulverize, special delivery, but Sponge is able to at least get a cute little kickback. The wallets are too heavy, though. There is nothing that's going to stop Humble Life Esports from taking down this inhibitor. And they may just win the game right here. Baron or no, they are ready to go home. And Daisy getting to work on the first Nexus turret. Curtain's getting called here as Peanut relatively low. Doran will be executed, but now not a lot left in the tank, and Viper is raining hell down upon them. Rascal, 50% health in the tank for him. And Hanwha, I think, might call it here, but I think a lot of the damage has been done. 23 seconds. Punishing when you've got a Baron on the mind.
This game is pretty doomed, though, but I do have a fun fact.
Oh, Daisy! Oh. She just ganked the jungler!
Daisy's just a goat.
Daisy is so good at this game, man!
He's carrying. Daisy is just carrying.
Holy! The minions are going to disappear, and Humble Life Esports may win the game, which is something worth considering.
Yeah, but Rascal, this is your time to base race, you know? Oh, no.
True.
Gave up on it.
Well, he's going to turn up to watch his base get partially destroyed here as the last inhibitor is going to be taken. The bottom one has respawned, And, you know, the Baron was sort of taken as an afterthought. You didn't even really notice when that one went down, but I think it was just after Sponge died. As we're going to check out Satap going in, trying to kill Zeka. It's not going to work because look at those heals and the shielding that is coming on through here. First Nexus turret does go down. The next one is not exactly healthy. And there's a massive pulverize once again from Delight. Give this guy any engaged support and he's going to look like an absolute god. As Viper raining these autos down, Product is going to be forced onto the fountain. And Viper can't go against a fountain laser as it turns out. And the Nexus now exposed. HLE Esports distracted by this Corki that is trying to run back and take down the inhibitor turret that he'd gotten to work on, and HLE Esports will take the 2-0 very comfortably. That is the Daisy.
So it's a Daisy called Marguerite in French?
Yeah, so Marguerite is the name of a daisy in French.
Shows how little I know about French. Yeah.
And there we go. That shows that G-Sun is way smarter than us, because she just told us that information.
Yeah, people are probably listening.